what you can see in those two graphs along the bottom there, assurance activities by year and then opportunities per activity, it's actually some of our own data. So a couple of years ago, around 2020, 2021, we weren't getting as much engagement in the system as we wanted. So naturally, as many of us would have done, and I'm sure many on the call have been in that situation, we embarked on programs around increasing engagement, getting people out to sites more, engaging with the system, completing activities. And it was great. We had a really successful turnaround in terms of getting that engagement. But that also gave us some different metrics to look at. So as we started to invest in the technology and make it more accessible for our people and get them out to sites more, what we saw was a huge increase in the number of inspections, but not necessarily an increase in any outcomes associated with that. So by percentage, we were doing way more inspections, but we're getting a lot of tick, 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 no problems. So that led us to then say we need to focus more on the competency, because when people are going out, we want them to have the ability to actually identify the issues and make sure those things get addressed and closed out and the improvements are realized on the site. So this isn't something we broadcast. I do want to make that clear. We did not communicate to the business that we were setting any kind of target around raising observations because we were concerned about gamesmanship in terms of the data. But what we did do is a huge program of competency building. So we had some SMEs come in from various suppliers and industry leaders in terms of risk control in certain areas to demonstrate to our people what best practice can look like and give better examples of things to look for when you're out doing these inspections. And that's what you're seeing in the bottom right there is this huge growth in opportunities we're identifying per inspection, which was a measure for us. That was a key result out of that objective. It gives us a sense that our people are competent and these activities are worth doing. And it's also a key measure that we can share with our clients to say, this is part of the experience with JLL, that you have competent project managers going out and finding and realizing opportunities. So, yeah, I guess that's a story of how we started with one measure, but over time it matured. We gained better insight. Good performance in one area led to a better understanding of how we could continue to improve in other areas.